So our next topic is interest on capital. In the last lecture, we have completed interest on drawing. In this topic, we will cover interest on capital. So provision related to interest on capital, there may be three cases. Case number first, when the partnership deed is silent about interest on capital. When the partnership deed is silent about interest on capital, then there will be no interest on capital. There will no interest will be allowed on capital. Mean to say, if in the question it is not given that what is the percentage of interest on capital, then we will not give the interest. Okay. Case number 2. When the partnership agreement provides for interest on capital, but it is silent in treating interest as a charge or as a appropriation. Means it is not clear that interest will treat as a charge or as a appropriation, then we will calculate interest as a appropriation. Mean to say, in case of loss, there will be no interest. In case of profit, before interest is equal or more than, when amount of profit is 40,000 and amount of interest is 30,000, then profit is more than interest, na? Then we will give full interest. In case where profit is 40,000 and interest is 50,000, inadequate profit or insufficient profit, in that situation interest will be restricted with the amount of profit. We have completed this type of question, we have did. In that case, profit will be divided in the interest on capital ratio. We have completed this type of questions where amount of profit is less than amount of interest. And last case is most important, when partnership deed agreement provide that interest is charges on profit. In that case, full interest will be allowed whether there is a profit or loss, just like other expenses. Sometimes partners decide that we will treat interest as a charge, like salary, like interest. Because salary as interest on loan, we will give whether there is a profit or loss. Just like if we are giving preference to interest on capital like this, then it means interest is a charges on profit and interest will be allowed whether profit or loss. Is that clear? Now we will do illustration number 34. A and B are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2 with a capital of rupees 2 lakh and 1 lakh respectively. Show the distribution of profit in each of the following alternative cases. First case, if the partnership deed is silent about interest on capital and profit is 50,000. In that case, we need not to give the interest to the partner. And we will divide 50,000 in the ratio of 3:2. We will prepare a P&L appropriation account, 50,000 profit, 30,000 for A, 20,000 for B. That's all. Because partnership deed is silent about interest on capital. In second case, if partnership deed provide interest on capital at the rate of 8% and loss during the year 50,000, then it is not given that interest will be treated as charges or appropriation. Then we will treat interest as an appropriation. And in case of loss, no interest will be charged. Then we will transfer the loss 50,000 by A's capital, by B's capital 30,000, 20 on the opposite side. Next, third case, if partnership deed provide interest on capital 8% per annum and profit is 50,000, A's interest 16,000, B's interest 8,000, total interest 24,000, and amount of profit 50,000. More than profit is more than interest. Then we will charge full interest and give the profit to the partner. This is the P&L appropriation, 50,000 profit, interest 24,000 both partner, remaining amount 26,000 we will divide in the 3:2 between partners. Okay, simple. We have completed this type of question. Now, case number 4th. If the partnership did provide interest on capital and profit is 15,000, interest 24,000, profit is 50,000. Insufficient profit. In that case, profit 15,000 will be divided interest on capital ratio 2A to B. 16:8, 2:1. Okay? Not in 3:2. Clear? Last case, if the partnership deed provide interest on capital 8% per annum, even if it involves firm in loss, it means charges. In that case, our loss is 15,000. We will give full interest. And remaining loss will be divided by in the ratio of 3:2. Okay? EFG our partner. EFG our partner in a firm sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:4. Their respective fixed capital. If the capital is fixed, then all work will be in current account. 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh. The partnership deed provided for allowing interest on capital 12% if even if result in loss, mean to say charges on profit. The net profit for the year ended 1,10,000. Pass the necessary entry. First of all, interest will be charged 12%, 36,000, 48,000 and 60,000. Interest on capital 36 plus 48 plus 60. 1,44,000 to E's current account, to F's current account, to G's current account. We will transfer the amount of interest into their current account. Then this amount of interest will be transferred to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account debit to interest on capital. Now, our profit is 1,10,000 and interest is for 1,44,000. It means 34,000 is our loss. Because debit side we will transfer 1,44,000 and credit side profit 1,10,000. Then our loss will be 34,000. It will be divided among the partners 3:3:4. 3:3:4. This one. Then E is current account, D, F's current account, J is current account, to profit and loss account. Example number 39. Sikha and Fatima were partner, profit sharing ratio 5:3. Their fixed capital, it means all transaction will through current account. Sikha 3 lakh, Fatima 4 lakh. They agreed to allow interest on capital 12%. They agreed to allow interest 12% per annum, interest on drawing 15% per annum, profit for the year ended before all of the above adjustment 63,000, drawings 10,000 and 20,000, but date of drawings is not given. If date of drawings is not given, then interest will be charged for 6 months. It is clear? Now prepare profit and loss account and interest on capital, and the interest on capital will be allowed even if the firm incurs in loss. It means charges on profit. It is given charges on profit. So first of all, profit and loss account will be prepared. Profit transferred 63,000 in profit and loss account, and we will charge interest in profit and loss account because charges interest is charges on profit, not appropriation. So 36,000 and 48,000. For 84,000 minus 63,000, there is 21,000 loss, and loss will be transferred in profit and loss appropriation account. And then interest on drawing will be charged. Interest on drawing 6 month 15%, 1,500, for 6 months 750 and 1,500. You will calculate easily. 2250, loss is 21,000 minus 2250, remaining 18,750 we will divide in their profit sharing ratio 5:3. Because date is not given, then interest will be charged for 6 months. So in next video we will do past adjustment or adjustment in closed account. Okay.